So what can we expect from the finale of Dating in the Dark?
The finale of Dating in the Dark is going to be a good one. I mean, we have... it's such an interesting show because the whole idea of getting to know somebody without ever seeing them, and then seeing them, it lets us know how shallow we really are as a society, but really we found out that it's individual. So in this next episode, there is some good passion, there's some good drama, there is some amazing, like, what? You're not going to go with that person, and some... oh my gosh, I never thought you would go that person. So this last episode is good. I mean, the girls they're crazy, they're wild. The guys are totally into it. So it's one of the most exciting episodes you're going to see.
What is the most interesting couple that you've had come off of the show?
Wow, I mean, it's so funny to me because we've had a couple that literally, I feel like could be married by now. I mean, I feel like found a good match for them. Some of the ones, though, that you've seen have just train wrecked from what I've heard. I mean, like the one where you thought, like, there's no way they're going to get together. And then they end up getting together. Exactly what happened. It just ended up being an absolute train wreck. They tried to make it work and tried to be that, looks don't really matter. But let's be honest, once you get in bed with somebody, looks matter. You have to be attracted to that person. If you're not everything works the way it should, if you know what I'm saying. Which
one surprised you most that walked away from the guy or girl?
In the last episode, the redheaded lady that walked away from Malik, the Italian guy, he spoke a bunch of different languages. He kind of had a receding hairline, but a good-looking guy, dressed well, very European. She was, bigger than he was used to dating, but I definitely felt like of the two, he was the better-looking one. And she walked away, and I was a little shocked because he seemed sweet, she seemed like a very nice girl, and they seemed to get along. But then he went out and she walked away, and I think a lot of America was shocked by that one because... which is shallow for us too, because we assume like, oh, the good-looking guy should not have been stood up by the maybe not as attractive girl. But if you're not attractive, you're not attractive no matter what they look like. So it is what it is.
Now, of the different ways that the girls have gotten to know the guys, which was the most interesting?
The girl that was massaging the guy from his back, he was laying down, and then he turned over, and then literally was like rubbing on her butt and kissing her, and she was wearing a skirt, and she was just like laying on top of this guy that she does not know and has no idea what he looks like, and we can see everything, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, her mom is probably not proud of her at that moment. That's a little shocking to me. I can understand maybe after 5-6 days, being in the dark room, and maybe like one kiss, maybe like, hey, gosh, the chemistry's good, one kiss, but like, third date rolling around, the skirt coming up over your head, like, that's a little much.
Now, what has this taught you about dating?
This has been very interesting. That looks do matter, but not immediately. You have to be attracted to that person, but you shouldn't judge them just because they look the way they do, because you might actually end up liking them personality-wise so much, and they being good enough for you that you may still like them, but then you might not give them that chance because they're not like a 10 or an 8. And let's be honest, there's only like 2 10s in the world, and none of us date them. So my biggest thing with the girls and guys is get over yourself, and you're not as good looking as you think you are.
Very cool. And if you had a second season, what advice would you give to them?
Get in there, get to know them, do everything you can, drop the barriers, and touch them, dance with them, hang out with them, have fun. Just be yourself to the utmost and really put yourself out there, and hopefully you can find love in the dark.
Very cool. Thank you.